It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Good morning, Colyar.
Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good. God's good. God's good. Ba, 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 ba. Y'all remember when I used to start off with that one? That's the nostalgic one right there. You know, I just put that one up, you know, just I know some people have been here with me almost the whole 5 years, and they like, oh, Mela Connie. But that ain't even how we started. In fact, I found this kid today. I had to show y'all this real quick. Hold up, watch this.
Thank God it's today. Well, someone hold my juice box. Is that Michael Colyar? Somebody grab my pull-ups. I'm about to laugh so hard, I might need a change.
We ain't going to even try that way. We're going to do something. We'll do something a little different this morning. Let's say a howdy from the refrigerator first.
Hey, first of all, I'm Vex, Block Boy Sports Talk. You already know. And second of all, we gonna knock it out the park on Michael Colyar's morning show. Third of all, why are you in my refrigerator? Stay cool. Watch the Michael Colyar morning show.
Girl, you gotta read the book some tonight. Oh, hey, y'all. I'm Davina Parker. People call me Ms. D. I have a lovely book that I wrote as a marriage and family therapist that helps you and your family identify and express your feelings in a healthy way. We're building emotional intelligence. I can't wait to tell you more about it on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. So make sure you are there, all right? So, yeah, you got to connect with them, tell them about the emotions and the feelings.
Hey, y'all, Mike Kai show gonna be so good this morning. I'm in here arguing with my wife, okay? We've been married now 625 days. So now she's starting to feel herself. You know, think she can talk to me just any kind of way, you know what I'm saying? So we're in here having a little argument this morning about bread, right? Now, last time, I let her have a bagel. I don't even like bagels like that unless you got, you know, that cream, the Philadelphia cream cheese. We had none of that, okay? So I said, okay, cool. I get to make the choice this time, right? So now it's either between the nut and grain bread. This is really good. It's nutty, right? But I'm down really with the cinnamon raisin toast by Thomas. It's got the nooks and the crannies, right? You put that butter on there, and then once you hit it with that strawberry, I had a strawberry jelly just for the, anyway, once you put that jelly on there, it's a wrap, right? But she think now, because we done been together a while, she talk to me, you need to watch your mouth. What? She just talk to me any kind of way, right? But I know, I be manning up. Wait, hold up, wait, she coming. Oh, shh, be cool. I'll see y'all at the show. Michael Colyar Morning Show.
Y'all ready? Let's go. Welcome. This is Michael Colyar's world. Started on Venice Beach, now he reaching the world. He'll make you laugh till your stomach hurts. Super fly, nice guy. And pray if you need the word. Probably drop to the night. Come on, get ready for the Star Search winner. An OG 3 times. This ain't no beginner. Whether you in your house, you on your burger, out to dinner, on your job, in your car, turn it up and remember. Michael Colyar. Michael talks to everybody. Michael Colyar. Michael talks to everybody. Michael Colyar. Michael talks to everybody. You know what it is, shawty. For real, y'all. Michael talks to everybody. Michael Colyar. Michael talks to everybody. Michael talks to everybody.
Whoa. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show.
It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show.
I am excited about the show this morning. Good morning, everybody. Woo! It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Wake it up, break it up. And whatever you do, don't be no chicken. Now listen, this is the Michael Colyar Morning Show. If you haven't been here before, man, you in for a good time. This show is designed so you have a place where you can start your day with laughter and prayer. I just believe if you start your day with laughter and prayer, you build a force field of positivity around you that no BS can penetrate. Wait, let me see. I think I may have a video I want to drop on y'all real quick too. Sometimes I just like to do something that I consider a point of pride. A point of pride. Wait, those are photos. I get it right here. Here we go. Ba ba da ba da ba ba ba. And I don't see it after all of that. Oh, there it is.
They don't talk about this out loud, but the world has never made space for the classy black woman because elegance on us doesn't just look good, it shakes systems. We weren't supposed to be this refined, this radiant, this rooted in our worth. Well, that is not without begging for a seat, or not without shrinking first. You see, class is marketed as a white woman's birthright, but when a black woman shows up in a red lip, slow speech, and a silk blouse, with standards, stillness, and no desire to be liked, people get uncomfortable. They want us loud, accessible, performing. But classy? That's too quiet, too powerful, too in control. They call it fake. But it's not fake, it's fluent. We've always known how to move with grace. They just never imagined that we do it without permission. When we're soft, they say we're weak. When we're selective, they call us cold. When we show up in luxury, they tell us we're trying to be white. No. We're just remembering who we are. Because class on a black woman, it's rhythm, it's ancestral, it's gold hoops and glossy lips. It's discernment. It's the ability to sit in silence and still own the room. They fear us because we don't have to be loud to be seen. We don't have to explain ourselves to be respected. We are not palatable. We are powerful. So when they say, who does she think she is? The answer is simple. Who I was born to be. This isn't about being classy. It's about being free. And that's threatening because society profits only when we see ourselves through survival. When we're strong but never soft. Bold but never quiet. Visible but never valued. So when we choose softness, class, elegance, it's not just style. It's rebellion. You're not too much. You're finally becoming uncontainable. And that's exactly why they don't want you to become her. But do it anyway. Bye for now. Toodles.
I got the team. They waiting up. They on standby. Lovely young lady named Kendra C, who sings her face off. Good morning, Kendra C.
Good morning. Mwah, mwah, mwah. How you doing, my brother?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, baby. If I was doing any better, I think it was a setup.
I know. I like that supercalifragilistic.
Hey, come on, somebody. And you know they did a part 2 of Mary Poppins. I don't think it went as well as one, but we have
not good at all.
Not good at all.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear about it.
Well, I'm in a new movie, y'all. I'm in another new movie, and one of my co-hosts is in it too. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Katie Funny AF is in the house. Hey, Katie K.
Morning. Good morning. Good morning.
And we got to balance this thing off with one more man because y'all be trying to double up on me and beat me up. The fantastic, the wonderful, and always funny Freeway Jeremiah Fraser right here. What up, what up, what up?
What's up, y'all? I am over here. I didn't realize you could have a retirement plan for OnlyFans, so I'm getting it together.
Well, do we have any crazy news out there? P. Diddy's still in jail.
Yeah, actually, he's out of jail, but still in, technically, because some of the bigger charges got dropped. But yeah, but that news I was just talking about was Shannon Sharp settled his lawsuit with $50 million with a 20-year-old Caucasian girl. And she made an announcement yesterday that because of whatever they agreed to, she's retiring from OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
I got a question. On OnlyFans, do you get a pension or a penetrator?
What?
Might be both.
You know, it's a family show.
I'm trying to get the retirement plan. I want to know.
Look, before we kick off and get started, we have Thais Mills. Thais Flowers is with us with the winners from last time that won the art. Hey, Thais Flowers, how you doing?
Hi guys. Good morning. Hi, Kenya. Hi, Katie. Hi, Jeremiah. Hi, Mike. Hi.
Let me do it like this so we can make your picture bigger where you at. Down here. Bam. Right there. Okay. All right. Hey, okay. So we had a winner last week. Tell them what you do, Thais. Tell them what you do.
Oh, hi, guys. My name is Thais Mills. I'm an abstract artist and a writer from New Orleans, Louisiana. And I'm excited to emboss the lucky winner every week in paint with Mr. Michael's classic phrase, life is a garden as you dig it in abstract form. And last week's winner was Mama Mist.
I keep coming. Now, you can't see the Mama Mist. Keep coming till you get that leaf. Go back to the other side. The other way.
I need to work
right
on
there,
my
right there.
OnlyFans.
Now come closer.
Got to work on my OnlyFans angles. Wait a minute.
All right, right there. Can y'all see Mama Mist is on the leaf?
On the leaf, it's yellow.
Yeah.
I see
You
it.
see that? Okay, yay. Okay, all right, thank you. So there'll be another winner today. And what the sign says is life is a garden if you dig it. She's got flowers on there, a little shovel, the whole thing. She's painting them fresh for you. So toward the end of the show, one of you lucky Colyar Clan viewers will be winning your own painting with your name embossed. Put it on your house, at your house, or sell it on eBay. It's yours. You do what you want to do. Thank you, Thais Mills. Give her some love. Thais Mills, you'll be back towards the end. I'm looking forward to seeing who the new winner is. And Mama Miss, congratulations on you winning last week.
Yes.
All right, gang. Let's quit playing. Let's get started. You know, we like to kick the show off with some comedy. And we have a brilliant comedian with us today. Mark Gregory is not just a great comedian, he's a great writer. He also wrote on our new special, The King of Venice Beach, which people have been asking about it, you know, and we're down to the last stage of editing where they just have to lighten it up and balance sound, because you know we shot this thing on Venice Beach, so the sun was directly above me and behind me, which gave me backlight. And you know I'm talking to y'all on this show all the time. If you got backlight, then your face is dark, so they fixed it in that part. But I forget what I was talking about. Anybody remember?
Venice Beach, Mark Gregory writer.
Okay, good. That's why I'm just testing to see if y'all still with me. Okay, Mark Gregory is one of the 4 writers on there with me, and he's also a fantastic comedian. I'm going to get my coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for Mark Gregory right here on Mike. Where you at? Woo, woo, woo. There you go.
Woo.
Big box. There you go. In the wrong face.
Hey.
Woo. How we doing? Everybody good?
We are great. How are you, brother?
Man, I'm doing good. I can't complain, man.
Hey, man, welcome to the show. Thank you, Mark. What's good?
Thank you for having me. So listen, man, let me tell you where I'm at. I'm a parent, okay? I'm at that stage in parenthood, though, where everything my kids want to do costs a lot of money. Mike, Jeremiah, Katie, all right? My son, Jordan, plays AAU basketball.
Okay.
The registration fee for AAU, $2,500. Here's the problem, though. My son's basketball ability is not worth $2,500. Listen, when I tell you this little dude is trash, first game they played, they got blew out 95-15. And he called me like, Dad, we lost 95-15. I'm like, son, I don't know what to say. Are you the only black kid on the team? It's an all-black team. I say, yo, that's scientifically impossible. That's 1 point per Negro, okay? Then he asked me for the new Kobe's. These shoes cost $300. I said, son, Kobe don't want you wearing his shoes, okay? Then he's 15 though, so now he at the place where he start asking about women and dating advice. I'm like, listen, son, you never gonna figure women out. Just be prepared, okay? Because one thing I know about women, you all love a good hypothetical. Once a month, y'all mind come up with these random scenarios, and you always like, don't worry, you could be honest. I'm talking to a chick. She said, yo, if I ended up in a wheelchair, would you push me? I said, if I'm behind you in your chair, how people gonna see my outfit? Wheelchair and Gucci don't go together. You know what I mean?
They don't go together.
So I told him that, be prepared for the hypotheticals. Last thing I told him was, no matter how much this woman loves you, she gonna love food more than she loved you. Oh, woman, when it comes to food, what? Come on, man. Listen, I was married before. I would be out on a date with my ex-wife. As soon as the food comes, she start eating. Ladies, y'all all do the same thing. Y'all do the little food is good dance, a little back and forth, a little shoulder rock, okay? Mike, you married, okay? Jeremiah, you done been on a date with a lady. You've never walked in the house and your lady's like, "Ooh, my baby home." No.
Never.
Y'all love food more than they love us. Not only that, once the plate get to the table, all right, y'all turn into videographers. You will take your cell phone and capture footage of the plate. You will open up your purse and a drone will come out and capture aerial footage. Okay? And we never make the video on social media. You just see a little ashy black hand.
Paying the bill.
Right. But this has been going on since the beginning of time. Women have been choosing men over food. Okay, let's go back to the Garden of Eden, Mike. Yes. Adam and Eve was in the garden. They had one commandment: don't eat from the tree of good and evil. Adam walking home from work, he see Eve in the distance dancing like, "Oh, this apple is delicious." And he like, "Yeah, but we homeless right now." And and Eve was like, "Okay, I get it. We homeless, but question: now that we homeless, if there was anybody that you could be homeless with, who would you want to be homeless with?" Eve, this ain't the time for a hypothetical. No. Hey, listen, man, that's my time. Appreciate y'all for having me on.
That was good. Yes, sir. Mark, Gregory, what's coming up for you, sir?
Man, I'm recording another comedy special August 9th and 10th at Dayton, Ohio. So you can go to my social media to get your tickets. So that's it, man.
What's it called? What you calling it?
I'm gonna call it The Art of Comedy because I'm doing something different. I'm doing it in an art gallery. So it's going to be called The Art of Comedy.
And how long have you been doing it?
You know, I've been doing comedy 17 years. 17
years. Good for you, man. God bless you. You know, I miss your uncle, but every time I see your face, I see him. You know, y'all know the Gregory's nephew.
Yeah.
And you also opened for him the last 2 years.
The last 2 years of his life. Yep.
Fantastic, man. Thank you for being here. Tell people how they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Comic Mark Greg, COMICMARKGREG.
Oh yeah,
That's my guy there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Leave us with a woo woo woo.
Woo woo woo.
Give it up, yo, Mark Gregory in the house. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Nice set. Hey, so listen, this gentleman I'm bringing up. Oh, today's show. Dandre Whitfield is here, who's an actor and an activist. I can't wait to have a conversation with him. Davina, how you know?
That's Robert. Robert.
And we have Davinia Parker, Miss D, who's here to talk about a book today and how she works with children with their emotions. You know, hey, Katie, you see that book? Where'd I put her book at? Where's her book? Wait a minute. I think I got it right here. So she's dropping in today. The book that I really like the name of the book is Oh No, We're Moving. You know, kids stress out. You know, when they have to pull up roots and leave a whole community, got 2 friends, now they ain't got none. They got to start all over with mom and them. Anyway, she's going to be on here. We got, it's wonderful stuff that's coming up, and Hatrimony is here. That's the brother who blessed me with this hat at the Essence Festival, took his time and pimped it out and everything. He's going to be here to talk about his hats. We got a lot of wonderful stuff to do, contests, everything. The gospel strippers are here. Fun. No? Okay, no, the gospel strippers are not here this week, but when they get here, it's going to be something because they only accept tithe and they only strip down to the fig leaf. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Ren Brown. I started out by saying my friend because he has to be my longest living friend in this town. He's the first friend I had when I got it. Him and Larry B. Scott from Revenge of the Nerds. I met both of them when we was doing Hollywood Shuffle. And this gentleman, Ren Brown, said to me, he is a wordsmith and he has ocular proof. Damn it, that did it for me. I said, I need to know a guy who even talks like that. He's so sharp. He runs the Nate Holden Repertory Theater, which is a famous theater we'll talk about, but he's also written a book about his family, and he is, to me, a Black theater historian. Get your hands together for Ren T. Brown. Ren Brown in the house. Let me see. You got, yes! Yes!
Hey.
Ren Brown, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Michael Colyar. Let me just say this right at the outset. It brings me complete joy to be joined with you this morning and that crew with you. There's joy in all of you, which is a separate and distinct emotion from happiness. Happiness is temporal. Joy is perpetual. That's what I feel this morning.
I love you. Good morning. Whoa. Well, first thing we're going to do is get rid of them deadbeats. We're going to get it down to me. We're going to get it down to me and you. Yeah. All right, go ahead, finish. There you go. Hello, brother. Welcome,
Brother, brother.
welcome. Thank you, man.
Michael, 39 years.
39.
We have 39 years together, we two. We met on Yucca between Vine and Argyle, right above the Buddy Roseberg photography studio, rehearsing for the Hollywood Shuffle. And it has been my joy from that day to this to be your brother, to be my brother. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
I love you, brother. Tell me what I did at your wedding.
It was so funny. We were married on October 12th, 1991 at high noon in Washington, D.C. And Michael got up to speak and he said to the audience, he welcomed everybody. It was a part of the Clarence Thomas, Anita Hill weekend when they were having the confirmation hearings in Washington. And Michael said to the people, he said, I'm not the best man, but I'm pretty damn good. And the people went in. They went in.
Man, I've been married 625 days today to the most incredible woman in the whole wide world. Man, next to my mama, it's the most incredible woman I ever met, bro.
You had a magnificent mother. You know, she was my second mother. And I just, I remember her so fondly. And on October 12th, it will be 34 years of marriage for me and Pound Cake, my wife, Ann Haley Brown.
Man, I'm just scratching the surface, baby. 34 years. More people can't stand each other for 35 minutes. Man, that's pretty doggone good.
34 years is longer than a horse dream, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Ren Brown, listen, first let's talk about, because I want to get to the book, but I want to just mention this theater. I think you're the only Black repertory theater in Los Angeles. Is there another?
The Ebony Repertory Theater is the first and only African-American professional theater in the history of Los Angeles. We're the resident company and operator of the Nate Holden Performing Arts Center, and we are in year 18 there on Washington Boulevard between La Brea and Crenshaw.
Oh my God, that's a nice long period. And before that, the Ebony Theater was there how long?
Well, the Ebony Showcase Theater was there from 1966. With Nick Stewart and his wife, Mrs. Edna Stewart. Of course, Mr. Nick Stewart had played Lightning on Amos and Andy.
Right, and then he bought a theater in our neighborhood. And
that's right.
Y'all rebuilt it to the Nate Holden Center, state of the art, beautiful, beautiful place, man. Tell them a couple of the shows you guys have done.
Well, we did the Gospel at Colonus. Wait,
that's the first one I wanted to say. That thing blew my mind. The Gospel at Colonus. All right, go ahead.
We had Felicia Rashad make her Los Angeles directorial debut when she directed A Raisin in the Sun. We inaugurated ourselves with August Wilson's 2 Trains Running. We've done 5 Guys Named Mo and countless music acts, dance theater, as well as a lecture series. So we're thrilled, Michael, to be in residence there for 18 years. And for me, you know, I was born 150 yards from the front door of that theater. And so to be returned in a role of cultural leadership brings me joy every single day that I'm there.
And you talk about the most excellent works you're ever going to see. You're going to see there. So if you're not on top of this, especially if you're in Los Angeles, you need to know about this repertory theater so you can come and see us and do our thing. You know, it's really beautiful. Tell me about the new book.
Michael, The Family Business. 4 generations of one Black family's artistic odyssey. Over 125 years of the family in this business. My great-grandfather was born in 1872 in Thibodaux, Louisiana, and he was a multi-instrumentalist. He was an arranger and composer and a teacher of music, and he taught his son, my grandfather. My grandfather was Lee Young Sr. He was the first Black staff musician in the history of Hollywood, Columbia Pictures 1946, and he was also the drummer and musical director for Nat King Cole for 25 years. My father's father, Troy Brown Sr., born in 1900 in Memphis, Tennessee. He was the 5th Black actor in Screen Actors Guild, and he was a stand-up comic. On January 26, 1934, he was on the first ever show at the Apollo Theater. Both of my grandmothers were Cotton Club dancers. My father began his career at 4 years old with the great Cab Calloway at the Alhambra Theater in Harlem. And then here I came on June 11th, 1964. So 4 generations of the family traversing this country as artists.
I love it. And I can show people here how they can get all the information to buy it too, because I got the number there, the info, what the book looks like. This is the inside of the book. It's just so wonderful how you have pulled the old notes and things from the past shows and show those to us.
Yes. There's the cover with my family. Michael, I'm telling you, the scripture says, Ephesians 4:1 says, I, therefore, a servant of the Lord, beseech ye that ye walk worthy of the chosen vocation wherewith ye were called. I feel as though I've been called to be a communicator. Michael, I didn't know whether it would be ministerial, broadcast journalistic, or as an actor, but I was going in the direction that my blood beats. And it turns out that 3 generations prior to me, I had family who was doing the same thing that I've been doing the last 43 years.
Wow. I just love the excellence you always bring to what we're doing. And this one young lady said, your voice makes you want to bow down.
Oh, she honors me.
His voice makes you want. Someone said the book is awesome. Who is that? Rose. Okay. Rosemary Smith has seen the book. She said the book is awesome. Ren Brown. Let me see what else. Oh man, the family business, awesome. Love. That's what I said. Love hearing you speak. When I heard him speak the first time, I said, "This dude's gonna be my friend from now on." You know,
Michael. I think I said to you on that first day, I consider myself neither legally or morally bound to obey laws made by a parliament in which I have no representation.
Yes. And I was like, I thought we was here to do a comedy.
That's right. That's right.
So,
Michael,
how's the book going? How does people get it? And how's it moving so far?
The book is moving really, really well. I was fortunate to be a part of Good Morning America and many other media outlets. And, you know, we had a launch party here at the Nate Holden Performing Arts Center. And then I did a launch in New York City and did a lot of the publicity around New York. And we are now in our second push with the book. We're going to do a lot of author events. We're going to, you know, go on the speakers tour and really talk about the content within the book. Not just any kind of traditional publicity. This is not only Black history, it's also American history. And oftentimes we forget that. And so I'm honored to be in the throes of that right now.
Wow. I'm honored to know you all these 39 years and your lovely wife, who is just awesome. You know, y'all are a beautiful couple, and you really represent Black men and Black theater in a very excellent way. You know, I met my queen at the National Black Theater Festival. So, you know, Black theater is very important to me. And she's watching you right now, you know. And
would you please give her my love, Michael, not only at the National Black Theater Festival, but in the theaters of Chicago, when you were in school, on the streets of Chicago, long before you were the king of Venice, you were a theatrical. And your instincts and your honesty, the vulnerability in your work, it represents accessibility, not weakness. And that always touches me when I see you work.
Wow, brother, thank you. I love you, man. Tell people one thing you want them to know about you before we get out of here.
I would love you and your public and anyone who's listening to know about me that I am not for you because you are for me. I am for you because you are me. That's who Ren Troy Brown is.
I love that. Tell people how they can find you.
You can find me. I'm antiquated. I'm on Facebook.
Oh,
that's the extent of my finding. I mean, it really is an archaeological dig beyond that. I'm on Facebook. That's
yeah, that is art. And this number as well, right?
323-964-9768. info@thefamilybusinessbook.com. info@thefamilybusinessbook.com.
Love you, brother. Thank you.
No more than I love you.
Now, before I have you do this, you know, here we have a tradition. We end by saying woo, woo, woo. And I don't want to just throw you, That's 3 woos. That's 3 woos.
Okay.
I'm looking for it. I don't see it. What? All right. So we just have to end with a woo woo. I just can't believe it's not here. Wait, let me look again. Maybe somebody moved it about. I can't believe that. Where that girl at? Young lady. This is Katie Funny AF. She's doing a film with me. We shoot it tomorrow actually in Atlanta.
Such a pleasure to meet you, even in this way.
You as well. And I just want you to know that it's just from listening to your voice, it's people that don't even know how to read and they going to buy this book. I'm telling you, they don't. You ain't gotta know how to read.
Oh, Katie.
Woo, woo, if you want.
Woo, woo, woo.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's the button.
Y'all ready? Let's go. Welcome. This is Michael Colyar.
I got the
Here we go.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, 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 woo.
Whoa, whoa!
Woo, woo, woo.
Whoa, whoa!
Woo, woo, woo.
Whoa!
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo to the woo, 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 woo.
Can you woo, woo, woo? Yes. Can you woo, 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 woo? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Woo, 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 for real, y'all.
You got to come up and listen to the morning show now.
I love it.
Hey,
Jeffrey is no joke. Jeffrey Osborne, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
But
Michael.
I'll take you one level deeper than that. Hey, y'all, it's Michael Colyar Morning Show, and I'm with the greatest vocalist in history, Mr. Stevie Wonder. Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo. It's a Michael Colyar Morning Show. Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo. I love it. All right, y'all. God, it's amazing. Look where my bride go. Woo, 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 baby.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right. See y'all soon. Hey, y'all, it's Michael Colyar Morning Show. Go on and hit us and leave us, my brother, with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Give it up,
Woo,
y'all.
woo,
Ren.
woo.
Thank you, brother. I
I
love you.
love you.
Thank you for coming to the show, man. You really added some
Can you
love and light.
see?
Hello, Ren. How are you, sir?
I'm well and happy. I'm happy to see your face.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to see yours.
Jeremiah said it was like fire. Shut up in your bones.
And
Good to
now
see
your
you,
voice
brother.
has become in my body and bones, and I am going to talk like Ren for the rest of this show.
Oh,
I
I love
love
it.
this voice.
Come on, brother.
It-
Thank you
it's
so much.
wonderful. And didn't I hear your voice, Ren, in the African American Theater in D.C.?
Absolutely.
I was walking through the halls, and one of
Absolutely.
the announcers was your voice. I was like, Ren Brown is everywhere.
Mike, when you
Michael,
do your
you would-
biopic, Ren has to be the narrator. He has
Well-
to narrate.
Well, Jeremiah, I'm ready. And Michael, you were the first to tell me that you had heard my voice, and I've not been there yet to hear it myself, but I'm honored to be with all of you.
You gotta go here. You better go here before your president tears the building down. You know, already tried to shut down everything black he could touch.
Oh my God. Isn't it the truth? Thank you, guys.
A lot of folks, they say, well, they won't even put no pitch up about him, but me, I will. I put this one up.
Donald Trump has created the most incompetent government in the entire history of the United States.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Hey,
Well,
let's
you said a mouthful.
give it up for Ren Troy Brown right here on the Mike Colyar Morning Show. Thank you, King. I love you.
Thank you. Love you all. Thank you.
Michael, do you think this is what God sounds like? I mean, he got to be the closest thing to God. I can
His
hear
voice.
God in him.
You know, and a lot of times they even call the overhead voice the voice of God. He could do that easily.
He could. His voice is just as prominent as Morgan Freeman and James Earl Jones. I wouldn't be surprised if Ren is a part of that AI voice structure that James Earl Jones. They mimicked that after James Earl Jones, so that they could have his voice in perpetuity. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ren is on that list too of people.
I love it. Hey guys, time for sports talk. Sports talk. Sports talk. Hey, with the main man, 100 grand. Big Vino is here with sports talk. Big Vino.
What up, no? What the business is, people? Good morning, good folks.
Good morning. Steve, man, I'm gonna get out the way quickly. I already told you I'm not even messing with it no more. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm tired of messing it up. I'm gonna get out the way and leave you to do your thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Vino.
Hey guys, we had a crazy weekend in sports, but before we get to it, I gotta introduce the rest of the panel, man. Look, y'all already know Freeway, man. The Midwest is real hectic right now, but we with y'all. But let me bring up my other dogs, man. Look, from Block Boy Sports, General of that ship. Give it up for Vex, y'all.
What up? Y'all already know what it is. Big sports weekend. Let's go.
Big sports weekend. And look, the man that brings journalistic excellence to the Michael Colyar Morning Show, Presidential Award-winning journalist Errol Reese with an S. On the
What's
Sports
good,
Shop
people,
Radio.
man?
What's good, big dog?
Man, I'm so happy to be on this morning. Great weekend. Let's get it going. Let's go.
Let's get it going. Look, fellas, we got a clip we're gonna run for y'all real quick. This is, we do a little this day in sports. Let's talk. Let's run to it. Throw them to the clip.
Vino, I think you gotta talk like
Hold
Ren.
up a second, I'll grab it.
We got it. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming real fast. I didn't know when it was gonna cut in. So yeah, but we got a great sports clip. This is one of my favorite clips of all time, and I love it because.
Why are you waving your hands, Katie? What's up, baby? Huh?
I got it. I'm sorry I didn't see you.
Grab it. Okay, I'm gonna get out the way again.
Hey, here we go.
Done that tonight. I wonder if that's a change of plan with it.
Oh, what a left hook. It's cold in the first round. Is he going to count him out or let him go on? He's done with...
Day is this, and here we see the left hook that put Williams. Also keep that right hand up and power. There's that left hook.
Where the power comes from.
The reason people fear Mike Tyson because he's one of the few, if not the only man that can us here. He bobs and weaves, gets under that jab and counters with a beautiful.
That was 1989. Mike Tyson knocking out Carl Williams in 1 minute 33 seconds. Now, the funny thing about that clip is that wasn't even his fastest knockout ever. And that clip may have been longer than the entire fight. But what really happened was that was his last successful title defense of his undisputed title. The next fight, he will go on to get knocked out by James Buster Douglas. So shout out to Mike Tyson, youngest world champion ever, man. We love you to death. I'm Mike, the champ.
Shout out to Mike.
Unbelievable. Still don't want to see him in a dark alley. Still don't want to see him in a dark alley.
Right, right. I agree. I agree.
But you know, it was a fun fight weekend this weekend.
Oh wait, okay, I'm back. All right. I just gotta say this. Mike Tyson is one of the most excellent people you're gonna meet, man.
Yes.
This guy is so kind. He is so nice, and he means well. I just want you to know that anytime you're around. Not to mention he has one of the biggest marijuana farms in the country. But we're not gonna go into that right now. I'm just saying he's a beautiful person. I love me some Mike. Go ahead, y'all.
He also saved, you know, he saved Shaquille O'Neal from his tiger actually eating him one time too. Y'all know that story?
Wow, that's crazy. I heard about that. Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, he had to tackle the tiger and stop him, and he said Shaq saw him just rubbing him like a kitty cat, and he couldn't believe it. He just was like, I would never fight this guy. This dude is unbelievable. He tackled a tiger.
Tackled a tiger.
Yeah.
Look. Speaking of tackling a tiger, one of the greats in the boxing realm has come out of retirement and put on a brilliant show this weekend. Now that was his 73rd fight, I believe. So I'm in it. I want to see him get to 100 fights. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. He fought Mario Barris. I can't. I want to say Mario Barris.
Hey, you know. You can't want him to get 100 fights, man. I think he's done enough, man. I mean, he looked okay, but yeah, I think he's done enough. What you think?
Right. I think he has 62 wins, 39 by knockout, 72 fights total, 73 now total in the books. I feel like take a couple of sucker fights. Get your rematch in with Mario Barrios, and go out like a real G. 100 fights. Has anyone ever done 100 fights?
See, I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But those are dudes who's fighting every other week. But look, listen to me. Pac-Man showed you that he is, eight division champion. He showed you that he is truly an absolute demon when it comes to boxing. He came out there, he showed out. Actually, he probably could have won this fight, but the refs, you got to knock the champ out. Barrios is the champion, so they didn't want to take it from the game of brawl. Great outing. If he'd have pressed it a little bit late in the rounds, I think he might have ran out a little bit of gas, but he looked great. 46 years old. I predicted him to get whipped, but he did not. He showed difference. Hey, man, that was big.
Yeah, very close to winning that fight.
And this is probably why the women of the WNBA are marching now that they want to get paid, because all this time you talking about boxing, I thought you was talking about Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali supposedly having a boxing match.
Well, that is in the works too. I don't think Layla wants it though. I don't think Layla is trying to have that fight.
Well,
she don't want that smoke.
Yeah, I don't think she wants it, but I think Manny Pacquiao doing this at 46 kind of puts her in the hot seat and says, "Hey, you could do this. Like, it don't gotta be 12 rounds. You could do 8 rounds. It don't gotta be no titles. It could just be an exhibition, and that would probably be the highest grossing fight this year, I think."
But I wouldn't start with Clarissa Shields. Like, she is like the Mike Tyson of women. Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah.
Listen, I love Layla Ali, but she don't want that smoke. Clarissa gonna try to knock her block off. I'm trying to tell you. She don't want that smoke. I'm trying to tell you. Real smoke. Hey, woo, Lord have mercy.
Well, speaking of the ladies, we're gonna tap into it real quick because we have to give out a shout out to Team Colyar for taking down the WNBA All-Star game. No relation. Shout out to Fisha Colyar.
She got the MVP.
She got the
MVP. WNBA All-Star.
She dropped 13
cousin. My first cousin on my mama's side.
No, she can straight ball, man. I was happy for her. Then, of course, they had the big protest about getting paid, that kind of thing. With the
I was trying to get them with one of those "pay us what you owe us" shirts in a faux X, but I didn't want the booby prints. They come pre-booby printed. They come with the pre-booby print, so I gotta. I need one, ladies. If you could ship one over here, comedic therapy, I would love it.
It was Team Colyar against Team Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark, we know, is out with the groin injury.
She didn't even play. That was wild.
Right, she's out with the groin injury. So I would have loved to see, because they pick teams. Colyar picked her team.
I would have liked to have been Team Ionescu.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Ionescu. She won the WNBA 3-point shootout. Shout out to her.
And Angel Reese is always looking good, representing Chicago. I don't care how the form look, she look good.
I keep telling y'all, Angel Reese would do much better if she took off those eyelashes. That's why her free throw percentage is down. She can't see through the eye. It's hard seeing through this. It's hard shooting the jump shot through this.
Those her wings, man. It help her fly. Help her fly.
Big D, don't mess with Angel Reese with an S. She's special because she's Angel Reese with an S. Remember that.
Hey guys, that's an excellent sports section, man. Look, we ain't get into all of it, but a lot happened, man. Check back here for us next week, right here on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Fellas, tell them where they can find you.
Sportside Radio, each and every morning. That's right with it. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Block Boy Sports Talk. After y'all finish watching this beautiful show, come over there. I'm gonna talk about everything. Don Knipple won the All-Star Summer League Championship. We ain't talking about Usyk, who won the heavyweight belt again. I mean, it's going on. There was a lot of sports going on. Blue Jays 10 wins in a row. It's going on. Dodgers got swept. Hey man, it's a lot, man. Come holler at me, man.
Come get your parlay picks over there, and you can always find Big Vino www.comedictherapy.xyz. Big Vino Comedy on all platforms. And DC, check for us this weekend, 25th through the 27th. DC Improv, Michael Colyar, Big Vino, Katie Funny AF, man. We gonna be in the building. We got the new school in the house. We got the old school in the house. Everybody needs to be in the house. Gonna be hotter than a fish fry. Let's go.
Give it up for Sports Talk. Sports Talk.
Give
Sports
them the
woo. And I'm running our commercial right now. Hey, y'all, we have Dandre Whitfield coming up next. But first, we got a couple of commercials. Snatch everybody down for me, will you, KDK? And I'm going to find that commercial. Here's the first one.
Hey, everybody, we have some exciting news for you.
We get to be on Michael Colyar Morning Show on YouTube.
It'll be at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it'll be on July 28th.
Yes, don't forget. We'll see you there. Bye.
Face off? I'm not even playing. One more commercial, then we gotta go get my main man, Don Trey. I've been waiting for this brother to come talk to me. This is gonna be so good. Commercial.
Oh, I love me some DC, especially in the summer. And look out, cause here I come. July 25th, 26th, 27th. Your boy Michael Collier, world famous, world renowned, often talked about alleged comedian, will be performing at the DC Improv. It's one of my favorite places too. I got Big Vino with me and Katie Funny AF, and we're gonna be so good. I have so much stuff to tell you about. I'm gonna be talking about my mama, but probably gonna say something about yours too. Anyway, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be hilarious. Get off the couch, bring Run and Pookie, and say get your tickets right now. All you gotta do is go to DCimprov.com and we get them right away. Or we can get on the phone and dial 202-296-7008. Either way, you in the house, you in there like swimwear. I'm gonna be fly, dress up a little bit. Don't come in there looking flaky and shaky, cause I'm gonna be on mine and you better be on yours. It's gonna be funny, it's gonna be fun. The DC Improv, July 25th, 26th, 27th. Tell your mama.
I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me get to my man, 100 grand. Man, you know, Dandre Whitfield sent me his bio, and I was very happy because I didn't even realize all the stuff he's done. Okay, Dandre Whitfield is a 3-time Emmy nominee whose acting career has spanned nearly 4 decades. He first captured our hearts as the charismatic teen Robert on The Cosby Show, later returned to heartthrob status as Remy on Queen Sugar, the acclaimed drama produced by Oprah Winfrey and Ava DuVernay. Acting has always been his passion, but this part, off camera, Whitfield has discovered his deeper purpose, addressing the evolving challenges of the masculine identity in the 21st century. He co-created the Manhood Tour, a global movement dedicated to awakening the consciousness of men and equipping them with the tools for effective, impactful leadership. Most recently, he launched the MEAL, M-E-A-L plan, a thought-provoking YouTube podcast that explores one of life's most important questions. Why are we here? Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for an actor, an activist, and just one fine fellow, Dandre Whitfield, right here in the house. Woo, woo, woo. Wait, do you have a middle initial? Is it T?
It is T.
Oh, so Ren T Brown and Dandre T Whitfield. Okay, got some extra T's and dot your I's. How you doing today, King?
My brother, I couldn't be better. First of all, following my brother Ren Brown, I love him tremendously. I just love to hear us articulate in that way. He's just such a beautiful brother. And then, you know, you and I have known each other for a long time, but I never told you this. This was probably after my first job on The Cosby Show. I remember watching you do your comedy on Venice Beach. Wow. And I remember you distinctly. I remember your energy. I remember how much impact it had on me because I remembered your story. And it was one of those things that I really believe that God sent me to say, look, here's another example that you don't have to be put in this box based on where you come from. You can actually get there if you just continue to follow, you continue to trust. So I just want to thank you, brother, because you were one of those angels sent to me to tell me that I could do it.
Wow. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. I appreciate hearing that from you.
That's the truth.
You saw me out there.
Yes, sir.
You know I'm 114 years old.
Oh.
And your teeth are beautiful. You must have all your teeth. What you got, like 56, 57? How many damn teeth you get? Got all of them. You know? Brother, thank you, man. Thank you for coming out there. You started out as an actor, but you're still an actor?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
good.
sir. And so I'm using, you know, as I often say, you know, acting is my passion, but activation has become my purpose. And so the activation part comes from the fact that, you know, my father, when I was 13 years old, went to prison for manslaughter. Growing up in Brooklyn without what I call a navigation system. My son is 16 years old, and I tell him every single day, you know, my job is to be your navigation system. You know, and I gave him this analogy. I said, when we get in the car, what's the first thing that I do? And he said, turn on the navigation system. I said, why? He said, so that you'll know where you're going. I said, no,
actually 9 times out of 10, when we're going wherever we're going, I know where I'm going. But the navigation system knows things that I don't know. Navigation system knows where the traffic is so that I can move around that. Navigation system knows where the police are, where the traffic cameras are, where the potholes are, where all of those things, right? In order to allow me to get to my destination in the most effective and efficient way. So as your father, my job is to be your navigation system. Chances are, based on your own heart, you kind of have a good idea about where you're going. But there's certain things that I know because I've been here and I've gone through this. There's certain things that I know that you don't know. So every once in a while, I'm going to tell you, if you don't make this turn, you are going to put yourself in life's traffic jam. So if you don't listen to me, you will only be hurting you. If I had a navigation system, I would have used it. But unfortunately, mine went to prison. So this has activated me to not only be a father to my own son, but to be a father to what I call my bonus sons or my bonus nephews. So every single day, whether they like it or not, I engage all of our younger brothers in getting them to understand that, look, you may not have to be fathered by your biological, but you do have to be fathered.
Yeah. Someone has to use that part of the guidance in your life to get you to where you're going.
No question. No question. And it's one of the reasons why so many of our brothers today get themselves into trouble, because I hate to say this, but we don't know what it's like to receive love from a man. We think that it comes from a space of being yelled at or even being abandoned. You know, there's an old joke that sort of goes like, you know, if you want to teach a young person how to swim, just throw them in the pool.
Right.
It's one of the most dangerous concepts. Think about that for a second. I'm going to teach you how to do something by throwing you into a body of water that will actually drown you if you don't know how to properly navigate that space. It's one of the craziest notions ever. And what that comes from is we have gotten so used to being abandoned or abused that we actually begin to see it as love. Like they wouldn't abandon me or abuse me unless they love me, because they're trying to teach me how to do something. They're trying to activate me how to do something. I have never hit either my daughter or my son because I got hit for things. Listen, Michael, you know how I go, right? My mother one time hit me because of something she thought I was thinking.
Oh, wow.
Thought I was thinking. And I always said to myself, you know, I probably needed a conversation at this point to tell me, hey, listen, the reason why you shouldn't do this is because of this. And so every single day, I have conversations with both of my children to get them to have a better consciousness and awareness of self and how to get to the other side, right? So oftentimes I make a joke about how my kids would be like, my punishment is going to be a 30-minute conversation with my father, right? Because that's the part that's love, getting information and instruction. Like the analogy that I use often is, look, what if Michael, if no one ever taught you how to drive,
right?
And I came to you and I said, tell me what your favorite car is, right? And you tell me what that is. And I say, okay, perfect. I am going to have delivered to your house that car. And what I want you to do is I'm going to send you a destination that's 50 miles away from where you live. Now, remember, you don't have the necessary skill sets to know how to drive yet.
Right.
But even if I put a beautiful navigation system in there, and leather, and this thing costs $250,000. What do you think is going to happen to that car if you try to drive it to that destination that's 50 miles away from you? You are probably going to total that car.
Probably
right?
crash 50 times.
50 times.
Yeah.
So if you make it to your destination, that car is going to be totaled. Well, it's the same thing that will happen to you if you're not given the proper information and instruction about how to properly do this life. Particularly when we talk about, as an interpersonal coach, because I do that as well, people often talk about relationships. They go, I just need a better partner. No. You need a better you, because once you get to a better you, you will choose a better partner. But when you have the lesser version of yourself, you're looking to find this perfect person. And no matter who you get, you are going to total that relationship because you haven't been given the proper information and instruction about how to better do that relationship.
I used to tell brothers, you're not gonna get the woman you want until you get the kind of money you want.
Oh, bro.
Know? And it's funny when you get yourself situated in positions as who you are as a human being, that person that fits within that code will appear. You won't even have to look for them.
That's
they will
exactly
walk
right.
up to you, once you get self together. So it's joy, like everything else, really, is an inside game. It's like you're finding your joy so then you can give it to others. But what do we say in a society that has so many men that aren't there to father their kids? What do we say to those kids? Because the kids are raising each other, Dandre.
Absolutely, which is why we see such egregious behavior from so many. Because it's sort of like, I liken it to the state of hip hop right now. Right. So if we go back, we go back to, our brothers like Rakim and KRS-One and like poets, right? You will see the influence of so many different types of music, jazz, R&B, right? So all of these things, blues, you'll see the influence of so many different types of music, right? And that's why that music was so fantastic. Now you listen to hip hop and everything sounds like everything. You want to know why? Because they're just listening to each other. And that's why it's void of real personality. And why am I drawing this analogy? Our young people, our young brothers are just listening to each other, which is why we're getting such dangerous behavior that is void of nuance, because they haven't been fathered by men who have come into the best season. You understand? So if you don't sit down with a man who's been through all of the dangers of life, and to get you to understand that your testosterone is seeking to get you in trouble every single day, right? Because at our core, we are hunters.
Yeah.
So all day, every day, what we're looking for is what? To hunt. So a seasoned man is going to get you to understand, I don't need you to stop being a hunter, but what I want you to understand is that there's an appropriate time and space to be a hunter. Now, what I want you to also understand is that you are one of the earth's greatest nurturers. Now I'm going to give you the skill sets that get you to be the nurturer that not only your wife needs you to be, but your children need you to be. And that the hunter is appropriate whenever something threatens your family. Now you get to summon up that hunter and go, hey man, not here, not this day, not on my watch, right? So if I just activate my hunter all day long, every day inside my home, I'm going to hurt my wife and my children. God built me to be both hunter and human.
Right.
Hunter and human. But watch this, Michael. Too often, we get celebrated for being hunter in society. If a guy, bench presses a whole bunch, if he makes a whole bunch of money, if he sleeps with a whole bunch of women, that guy gets celebrated. So what's the message that we're sending to our young brothers out here? Oh man, look here. If I just get me a lot of money, which is my pockets, my paper, right? Or if I work out and I'm strong, which is my pecs. If I sleep with a bunch of women, which is my penis. So I say the 3 P's: your pecs, your paper, right? And your penis, which is what most of society, a lot of women celebrate men for. So now you got all of these young dudes going, oh, I just need that.
Okay.
Because men go to the places that they're most often applauded.
Right. So how do we change the pattern though? How do we change what's going on?
We gotta start making manhood cool again.
Okay.
We gotta start making manhood cool again.
Yeah.
We gotta start. Watch this, my brother. I love you because you often, whenever we speak, you say king, you say love you, bless that, all of those things. That's power language from a man, right?
Yes.
Too often we are letting the males look. My book is called Male versus Man, right?
Okay.
And I say that in the book, I talk about how males look to be served while men look to be of service, right? So males often just serve themselves. Everything is just about them. You look at the dude that's running our country right now, male, just looking to serve himself. This is not a political statement. I'm just giving you facts. Just look at his behavior. Who is he looking to serve? It's not the people, because we see it every single day, right? So if we have the males in our society making the most noise, often our women believe, oh, this must be the men, because they're making the most noise and no one is opposing them.
The noise, right?
As men, we got to start making more noise. What did our brother say? Good trouble. Our brother, Mr. Lewis, he said, look, good trouble. We got to be the men making good trouble. We got to start making more noise than the males.
Okay.
So that our sisters see, oh, wait a minute. No. The males aren't the men. These are the men. Because the men now are pointing out their behavior and coming up with great opposition. And we got to start learning how to be a better cover for our sisters so that our sisters can properly identify us as the men in our community. That's what's wrong.
Brother Whitfield, this is our executive producer. And Rosa May she's just everything. She's creative. She's artistic. She's brilliant. And I saw her in the back as you were speaking, applauding. So I said, I wanted to bring her on and said, what were you thinking at that point? What made you applaud?
Well, what I was thinking was I was married, divorced, and I have a son. I had a son and I raised him by myself since he was 2. And everything you're saying, I've always said, I wish there was, men, they have their own sons.
Yes.
Luckily, I had my father who was like his surrogate father, grandfather.
Yes.
But I always wondered why these men who were such great fathers to their kids couldn't recognize that, and I feel like crying, that single mothers needed that for their sons. Like, where were they?
Don't make me cry. Okay, so the reason why this is tough for me to hear is because I think of my mother. My mother was single. And I often say that we have to be bonus dads to our the young men that are in our circumference. Oftentimes what's happening, particularly now, we hear a lot of messaging as men from our sisters. It's really sad. We are often hearing, I don't need a man. And sometimes when a man steps in to offer his help, I experience it often. So I'm going to tell you what is really happening out here, which is deactivating so many men that want to be that. I got it. I don't need you. I'm good. And so then what begins to happen is our men who would actually step into that role, because I experience it often, we back up because we often get deactivated by that messaging. And what we're waiting for, look, the quickest way to deactivate a man is for him to hear that he's not needed. Men only operate in spaces where they are needed.
That's good.
We go to the spaces where people, my brother, can I get you to get, you can get it. Listen, a sister has to understand that her most powerful activation power is her femininity that says, brother, I need you. That will activate a man in a heartbeat, not a male, because he's looking to serve himself. When you get around a man who is looking to be of service, the only thing you need is the perfume of your femininity to say he is needed, and watch that man go to work.
Wow, that's true. That is true. That is true.
That's a fact.
We only got like 3 minutes left.
You did this to yourself.
I know it.
You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. You knew we needed more. You did this to yourself. This your fault.
One time. I know we did.
You did this to yourself.
Michael, I'm glad he's talking to you because I thought he was talking to me when he said, man, I don't need you. I can do this by myself.
My sister, let me tell you something. I would, and this is how much I need you to get how important this is to me. How old is your son now?
He is 40. He's 40.
Let me tell you something. I don't care how old you are. Every man needs a band of men. If your son ever finds himself struggling with anything, husbandhood, manhood, and brotherhood, you let me know. I got him, because we as men, I've said this often. We'll see our sisters, and Michael, you know, I'm sure that your queen has her band of sisters that she goes to, and they do right. And we will sit there and we will often go off on our own just to have a moment's rest, just to have a moment's peace. But what we miss is that we actually need our circle of brothers in order to resuscitate and restore our own spirits. This is one of the reasons why our brothers often pass away sooner than our sisters. Because our sisters are permitted to cry. Our sisters are permitted to emote. Our sisters are permitted to be human. And often we have the right of being human stolen from us because we're often expected to be stoic instead of being human. We need each other, but instead of being able to do that, we go off into our corners. And watch this. The greatest punishment that you can give any person is being put in solitary confinement. And often we put our own selves in solitary confinement. Men don't give ourselves the ability to band with our brothers and to resuscitate and restore our hearts. We put ourselves in solitary confinement, which is so debilitating. We got to start looking at each other. We got to start empowering each other. And we got to get back out here and make more noise than the males.
I love it. We gotta come back and do more with you, cause I
Hey
don't
man,
have so much
you
time.
did this to yourself.
Do you know about my children?
You gave us 10 damn minutes. You did this to yourself. I don't feel bad for you.
And you was only supposed to have 8.
This shirt right here is supposed to be on camera for a minimum of 20 minutes. Look at this guy. This is a 20-minute shirt.
That's a 20-minute shirt.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
This shirt and leave.
You did this to yourself. My brother, I love you like I can't tell you.
Dandre,
Sister Rosa May, love you.
Love you too.
Are you familiar with my children's book?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And in it, the thing that I'm pushing is the lesson that we don't teach anymore, which is be good for goodness sake.
Yes, sir.
To do the right thing because you know what the right thing is.
Yes, sir.
You know, and you don't just do it when people are watching you. The real test of who you are is how do you behave when people aren't watching you.
That's right.
You still do the right thing.
That's right.
And you know, I've been doing this joke lately about these boys wearing these pants hanging off their behind, and I'm going to do this. We're back to the story of kids raising kids, because that's why the people with the pants hanging off think it's something. Because some other young folks told them that, but it looks tacky, it looks terrible, it's trash.
Totally.
And they ain't even got no good looking drawers. I could understand if they had some Gucci drawers, some Versace stuff, but they just had these big fluffy, ugly drawers, pants hanging off, can barely walk. And so I'm thinking about starting a new initiative called a Wear the Belt Initiative. I'm about to buy up all the belts, Dandre, from a thrift store, 25 cents, 50 cents. I'm gonna drape them over my arm, and I'm gonna get a 9mm, and I'm gonna walk through the neighborhood. Now, if your pants hanging off your behind, I'm gonna offer you a belt. If you take one, right on. If not, pow, pow, 2 times in the forehead. Now I figured,
hey, look here.
I take out 5.
You got the belts. You should say take a pick or take a lick.
But I love you, brother. I love where your focus is, and our focus is on really supporting our young Black men and raising them in such a way that they understand they have worth and value, that they have magic. That's what I want them to know, that we can do anything with our lives if we keep God first. We are indeed alchemists. We can change any situation, and we can I just think I want stuff, and people come and knock on the door and bring it to me. I mean, because I'm doing this thing where I'm really making stuff happen because I know who I am. So we got to get back to reminding kids of who they are, and kids have to also get back to the part of it known as listening.
Yes,
you have to actually listen to your adults. So when I joke about that, you know, going get the belt thing, when I do that on stage, I let them know that I'm not coming at you, but I am your senior at 68. I am just trying to give you sound advice as a youth who don't know no better, called Goofy told you that pants hanging around your behind is sexy, and it's not, and you and Goofy both in the same corner trying to split a soda pop in a joint. You know, no.
Amen. And unfortunately, that Goofy sometimes is their own father, because what they're modeling. Look, how can you, if you go unfathered because your father was unfathered?
That father is the model that you mirror. So if your
cycle.
father is walking around with his pants around his ankles, so will you, because that's the model that you will mirror.
Exactly. I gotta jump. You gotta come back. You
Come
gotta
on, man.
Definitely.
Okay.
Come on.
Inviting you again. And next Monday you have time. You gotta come back. We gotta do some more of this. We gotta get in deeper in this.
Come on, fam. I love this, man.
I love you.
And I love you.
Thank you. I love you, King. Tell people how they can find you.
At All Dandre, ALLDONDRE on Instagram, and at Dandre Whitfield on Twitter and Facebook.
Please leave us with a woo woo woo.
A woo woo woo. And another woo. Let's go.
You.
Come on.
Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for coming, and thank you for coming strong, brother. I appreciate you.
Always, my brother.
God bless you, man. Thank you. Hey, y'all. Next up is Hatrimony, but first, this.
We all got that one friend that be speaking their mind. They be saying real shit, but always pick the wrong time. That friend that got your back and never leave you behind. And ready to catch a case if people get out of line. You know, that friend that's patiently waiting to do a background check on whoever you date. That friend who tell you the truth when you don't really want to hear it, but they know you need to hear it cause it's good for your spirit. That friend that crack jokes when you go through heartbreak. Not because they being mean, but because they relate. And when they call, y'all be talking on the phone for hours. Gotta charge up your phone to make sure it got power. And they said they was going to sleep, but then not. Incoming texts and you videos to watch. That friend that make you laugh when your day really sucks. And when you need the words, they start building you up. That's a real friend, yeah, that's a real friend. That's a real friend, yeah, that's a...
I pray that everyone get at least one real friend. Well, I got a real friend sitting up in my house right now. Come say hi to people. I got a real friend. He be out on the road with me, man. This my man, 100 grand, Roger Smith. Roger, say hi to the peoples. Man, he drove all the way down here from Fresno to have dinner with me, man. This a good dude, man. And you know what? We got photos of us doing it too, bro, out here doing the doggone thing and showing people that brothers can be out together having fun, having a good time. Where did we go? Did we do Essence together, I think? Essence Festival. I'm trying to see.
And let me say this, Michael, while you're looking for the photo.
Yeah.
You know, last segment, incredible, talking about raising men, which is imperative. But I need the whole universe to come together because in order to help raise these men, we also need to be raising these women. Young ladies, young men, we all need it. When you think about your car, if you get a front end alignment, they balance both tires. If you're not balancing both tires, you're pulling against the other tire. So if you're putting a man on a straight path or you're putting a woman on a straight path, if you're not putting them together on that path, they're going to strike against each other. So it's imperative that we raise all our kids.
That was pretty doggone good. I thought you were going to have a joke. I appreciate that. That's us at the Essence Festival, man. We get out and do some things, man. Oh, you know who was with us too out when we went to Essence? Also, I ran into this boy. Yes, Vex was there too doing his thing, but now I got to jump. I got to go to Hatrimony because we got to talk hats. Wait a minute, man. Say back to the people. Leave them with a woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Rogers, man, that's my dude. Thank you, man. I love it. Hey, Hatrimony. What the hell is Hatrimony? Is that like matrimony with a cap? I don't know. But we about to find out. I met a young man and his wife, and they blessed me with a hat, but they blessed me really with love. How they took their time and how he handled it, how he put it together. You know, a lot of people just sell stuff. And then there are people who have things that they handle with care, that they sell you that has a value and a worth to it, that has an excellence to it. They're not just trying, I got 50 of these, now let me grind them out. No. This man cares about the excellence of what he's doing. And that's why his product is so great. His family is so cool. Please get your hands together for, I got to say his name because I wrote it down. Jordan Sullen. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Sullen in the house. Oh, you went and got a hat. Okay. What was you wearing earlier? You had like
So I had a cowboy hat on. You know, that's the thing right now. Beyonce's still on tour, man. So we got to honor that every chance we get. You know, she just left ATL.
I'm going to wear a cowboy hat today because you said that.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You
I
got to
got a
live in the
blue
spirit.
cowboy hat.
This the last run, too. So she'll be in Las Vegas from what I know. And she got a couple nights there. And then who's to say whether it dies down or stays alive. But all in all, I'm happy to be here, man. Jordan Selling here, guys, CEO of Hatrimony Hat Company here in Atlanta, Georgia. I was fortunate to run back into my dear friend, Mr. Michael Colyar at Essence Festival this year. Saw him a few times. I was busy at times, and then there was just the perfect opportunity to reconnect with him. He came into the space. We had a juke joint themed space this year in the hype of the movie Sinners. So we had a great time. He can vouch for that too. We had some music going on, all of the visuals, everything that we needed to make the space feel great and welcoming. And we were able to welcome him into there, him and his lovely lady as well. He was able to meet my wife. We talked a little bit about my daughter. I'm a new father, 3 months now. My baby will be 3 months on Thursday. And
yes. Did you bring her?
No, she's at home. She's at home.
Did you bring a picture?
Let me see. Hold on.
I mean, I got you two, us together, and I love this shot. That cap you wearing is called an apple? Is that what that's called? The one you wearing?
Yeah, so that's similar to an apple cap. Yeah, so it's funny because even with this image right here, this kind of fit into the theme that we were going for. So this particular day, I aimed to be smoke and stack from the movie. So I was smoke during the day and I was stacked during the night for an event that we had
Nice.
called Rhythm and Brims at the Nopsey Hotel. So that's something that we'll be bringing. God willing, across the states, but for now we've done Atlanta, we've done New Orleans, and we've had a great turnout with that. So we'll be releasing more content in regards to that. That's just an opportunity to bring people together that are hat lovers all under one roof, and just celebrating the culture of what hats tend to bring. I've met more strangers turned friends through wearing a nice hat than anything else in my life. And I play sports, play professional football, and yeah, nothing like hats has connected me with a person that I just happen to be walking by. So.
You know, well, the 40s and the 50s brought about a hat excellence that sort of lifted society, and it also sort of gave a trademark to men who are gentlemen, men who were captains of industry. They wore hats. They walked in with it was their crown. I mean, being that we're black, we know to call it crown because we know from whence we've come. But it's just a classy thing that never stops being classy.
Yeah,
a nice
100%.
hat, I don't care what other fashions change, a nice hat can always top off anything with a little excellence, you know?
100%, absolutely. So, you know, even with the style that you're wearing, a lot of compliments on that one. You know, it drew you back into the space. One of my team members happened to be wearing it. And, you know, I appreciate you acknowledging my attention to detail. I remember our conversation vividly at Essence. I think there was a split second where you were like, oh man, that hat right there, man, that's money. So if you look closely at the side of his hat, we have a piece of money on the side of that thing.
Yes, indeed. $100 bill poking out right there.
So, you know, it's just small details that we like to incorporate to make things feel personal for the person, and making sure that everything feels much less like a transaction and more like you've just met a new friend. And people who love hats, they tend to do this for a lifetime. That is why our name Hatrimony is symbolic of a lifetime investment, and a lifetime of just being a hat lover and diving into this craft. With everything that I've got since I was about 13, 14 years old. I've loved hats. And eventually I was the one that took the bull by its horns and dove straight into the artistry and started making hats. And we've been in business for about 2 years here under our Hatrimony umbrella, but I've been doing this for about a decade now. So very fortunate.
Well, I feel fortunate, and we feel blessed to have met you and your wife. Y'all just beautiful. First of all, Black people are my favorite people in the whole wide world. Now I say it in a room full of white people. I just love, because that's from where I come. So when I see Black family, when I see a Black couple, you know, I love my wife so much. Just me and her together brings great joy to me. Just to see family, the family of man, of Black people who love each other. And I near you, your wife, how she represented you while you was working, a wonderful thing she said about you and family and the new baby. All of that is what makes us powerful. Everything's about family and God. And once you get family and God down, everything else takes care of itself. You know, so you're on a perfect track, my friend, and you have a wonderful product. Your hats are breathtaking. They're absolutely beautiful, man. Thank you.
I actually I got a few near me, so I'm gonna show
Can
y'all
I see them?
So yeah,
Let me see it. Let me see it.
So we got one right here. This is what I was wearing earlier that he was talking about.
Ooh, and I didn't see the underneath.
Yeah,
that's what makes it fly. Look underneath again. That is what made that took it up a level for me right there. Okay,
so this is one of my custom cowboy pieces. I have this style right here. So I was able to do this style in honor of my baby girl as I became a girl dad. So the day that we had our baby shower, this is something that I wore for our baby shower. This is what you call an open crown. So we do a number of different things. I did this one recently. So I crafted this.
Whoa!
To be reflective.
Okay, that's
to be reflective of the sun.
That's how.
Oh, man, that's nice.
So we also have this one, the sage green. This is another style that I did quite a bit ago. Wore this to an event.
I like that.
Got some details on the side of that.
I love the details.
And then, you know, I bought a cap style as well. I'm a Cancer, so we have a Zodiac collection we're going to be releasing very soon.
Leo,
and all of them will represent. Yeah, I do have Leo. I have Leo in stock already, so that is
Me,
also on our
me and
website.
Freeway
But you
need
know,
that now.
I love it.
yeah. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that you guys got a firsthand experience of what we offer, some of the work that I've done. We've done a lot of crazy stuff, in a good way. But yeah, we have a number of things that we do, and our goal is always just to make sure that it feels personal. It feels like something that if I left this world today or tomorrow, I can pass that down to my kids, my relatives, so forth and so on. So that is my main goal. That is how I got into this. I still have hats that are older than me that sit on my wall. Some of them I will not touch. Some of them I will bring out for very special occasions. But there's something that extends far beyond the artistry of what I'm able to do present day. That is just symbolic of my family and the roots in which I came up from. So
Well, this is
Quick
absolutely
question.
horrific. It's beautiful. Go ahead. Go
yeah.
ahead.
My apologies. I have a quick question. First of all, greetings, and I love a hat. Anybody knows me know I
I know
love.
you lost it
Love
when
to
he
hear
showed
it.
you the one for the
That
daughter.
hat looks
I
great
thought
on you.
you lose
Nice snap brim right there. I like it.
Then my question is the hats, when you have the hats in the store, do you name them? Like, is this
Yes.
okay?
Yeah, so that's a great question. You one of the first people to ask me that, but the people who come in, they actually know. So even the website, with the description, a lot of the styles that I put out, whether that be in a collection, or just something just like a one-off, I named them based off of different lived experiences that I've had. I'm also getting to a point where this craft has allowed me to travel to different places and do pop-ups, and sometimes I'm on the road and we do a road trip. So as I'm driving, a lot of times I have a long list of notes that are symbolic of different hat names that can always allow me to go back and be like, it's a street name, it's an exit, just something cool that is reflective of, oh, I remember this time, I named this because I was driving to Charleston, South Carolina, or I was driving back home to New Orleans. So I try to make sure that this extends far beyond just doing something that feels like another hat making video coming across your timeline. I recently did one called Street Lights. It was a fedora cap style. We took the brim off, made it into a cap style. It's like a burnt orange style, but it just reminded me of that time when daybreak came around, and when the street lights come on in your
Yeah.
hood, it's time to go inside. So the colors that are incorporated into that burnt orange, that's like dayfall, as well as when the street lights came on and it's still kind of purplish and bluish and yellowish. So that's a cool one that I shot a video for, and it's also on our website as well. So yeah, I try
Yeah.
to dive real deep when it comes to this.
You're
And
doing it. You
yeah,
in deep. You in
yeah.
deep. And we
So
love it. I love your style, your creativity, man. I love that. God bless you. Tell people once again, how can they find you? How can they find the hats?
So you guys can find us on Instagram at Hatrimony Hat Co. And you can find me on Instagram at Abraham Thinkin, THINKIN, no G. So yeah, I would love to connect with all of you guys. And I'm honored to be here. And I'm also honored to follow up Mr. Whitfield. I will make sure I connect with him. I think that brother changed my life just listening to him speak. And I gotta
Oh,
leave
that
y'all
is
with this.
amazing. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I gotta leave y'all with this, and woo woo woo.
Woo, woo, woo. Give it up, y'all. Thank you, my man. 100 grand. Jordan Sullivan right here. Hatrimony threw down for a 40 grand. I wish you brought the wife and the baby, though. The whole family's amazing. Hey, listen. We got coming up is Dee Parker. I'm excited about her and the book and what she teaches and how she handles kids and raises kids. But I have a drop-in comic. I got to drop him in right now because we ain't had no real comedy going on today. My man, last minute, we got to drop him in. His name is Reddy. I was calling him R Reddy because he wrote it with 2 R's. Then I said, is the R silent? He said, no, it was always just Ready. So get ready for Reddy. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Reddy's in the house. What up? Or actually, he's outside. How you doing? Good morning and welcome.
You on mute, ready. You on mute, ready. Hey, you on mute.
I guess he ain't ready.
He ain't ready yet. He ain't ready yet. You got to turn out. There you go.
There you go. Good morning.
Voila.
Can you can hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because I didn't want to come up here talking all ignorant after the first 3 speakers make you start crying and stuff. Then you're going to put the clown on here. Now, here's the clown. No, man, no. Yo, he brought back memories and stuff. The whole time I was like, man, I should get my life together. Need to get my life together. I'm over here calling all my baby mamas and forgiving them and hoping they forgive me. But they changed their numbers. So that's different. Anyway. Because I ain't got no complaints. I love making all my children. I ain't gonna tell you that. But yo, I really feel that because yo, we really need to start, especially on our young men. Especially on our young men. I got 2 sons. One son I've been with, one son I've seen from time to time. You know, one son you've been with, one son you've seen time to time. But the one I've been with, that shows you that sorry, Mr. Michael Colyar. It shows you that ice. Ice. The one that I didn't raise to play piano is on a computer doing all kinds of stuff. The one I raised, I said, son, before you leave, please do me a favor, cut the light out of the living room. We all in the living room sitting down. 1 light, 3 switches. He said, all right, Daddy, got you. He clicks the middle switch, looks up, light still on, looks at me and walks out. I said, damn. My son don't have no type of skills. I don't know what kind of skills it is, but I think he needs to be bullied. I think I'm mad all these people getting locked up. Somebody need to beat my kid up. I'm sorry. That's what it is. He needs some, what they call it, critical thinking skills. He just hit that 1 switch. I said, there's 3 switches. They all sitting by each other. And he just walked the hell on out. I said, yep. There's a white van with candy waiting for him. So you say you got Skittles? Okay, cool. No problem. It is what it is. Because we overprotect our girls. Don't get it twisted. Father, we overprotect our girls. My daughter, my little tiny Peetwish, that's the baby. She ain't a baby now, but she a baby to me.
That's right.
When she was born, you know, kids are closer to God than we are, so they say. She wasn't scared of nothing. She wasn't scared of mongoose, raccoons, snakes, none of that stuff. She would pick them up and everything. But I just let her outside. I hear her screaming. I was like, what's going on? I look around. There's pine cones on the floor. All the pine cones. I said, maybe these pine cones are cursed. Maybe these pine cones are from the devil. But how do you protect your daughter from pine cones? So I'm outside just smashing and stepping on things like, pine cone looking retarded, but that's my daughter. So I don't know if she's scared of pine cones or pine. So we don't eat pineapples. We don't have no pine saw. None of that stuff. For real. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's all love, ladies and gentlemen. And I love the way everybody came together with this segment. I meant to hear this. It was a reason. If y'all hear, you're here for a reason. You was meant to hear every single word. Now let's put it into use. Let's put it into use. If you always got a complaint, before you voice that complaint, just make sure you ain't the reason for it. Before you talk bad about that woman, make sure you ain't that terrible man.
That's right.
And people think it's just about how I treat people in relationships. No, it's about how you even think. I'm gonna say it again. People don't listen. What? Think? Yeah, how you think. Because it all turns into an action. That's how everything became a thought, then an action. But I appreciate everything you do, Mr. Michael Colyar. I appreciate all that. I even appreciate you finally getting my name right. You know, you don't correct the elders. You're like, yes, my name is already. No, it ain't. Yes, it is. It is now.
R's.
Okay, here it is again, ladies and gentlemen. See, you got to keep saying it over and over again. You got to have patience like they had patience with us. You understand me? So when you reiterate, ready means to righteously re-educate distracted youth in the mind. We all God's children. We all need to be reprogrammed.
I like it.
We all do. That's why I had to get mine. I had to get mine. And it got a prayer in it. It got the prayer in it. And I got an autograph.
Oh,
I got an autograph.
you are so official. Hey,
Yes,
man.
indeed. Yes, indeed. I don't know who this guy is with the chicken. I don't notice him. He's scary looking, but I know the book.
I appreciate you so much. Tell people how they can find you.
They find me when I start doing something for them to look for.
Leave us with a woo woo woo.
I said, woo, 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 woo.
Give it up, y'all. I'm ready. Just ready. Ain't no heart in front of it. Just ready. Oh, man. All right, listen. Okay, so I got one last thing. I know you've been so patient, Miss D. We haven't forgotten you, Mama. I swear we haven't. I got to do prayer, but I'm going to keep it brief. As you tell, we rush Jesus. So everybody else, y'all get 8 minutes. But Jesus, you better get on out here. We got some stuff. I'm going to do a quick prayer. Then we're going to go to Miss D. And after Miss D, we're going to find out who the winner is and promo the show. And then we're going to give some stuff away. Okay, here we go.
Mike, I really want to thank you for putting this show together. This show has been amazing. And Dandre Whitfield, I'm so grateful for him coming on today. And if anybody knows me, they know I love parenting. And I just want to tell all the people.
You're a great mom. You're a great mom.
The best thing to do when you're dealing with these kids, because you got to remember it's a new day and age, talk to each kid and think how you were at that age. Don't talk to them. Use your wisdom, but teach it to them the way you would have learned when you were their age, male or female, and be all the way real and raw with them, because the world ain't gonna be, it's gonna be straight, no chase, no ice. So
I love you. That's beautiful.
Thank
you. Okay, wait a minute. We got some waving going on. What's going on? You waving to say something?
I'm saying a prayer today.
Yes, you're doing the prayer today. Oh, I thought it was gonna be me. Okay, good.
And the promo.
Be good. And she's doing a promo too. She's doing a promo in a minute. But Miss D, thank you for being so patient, Mama. Don't worry, we got you.
No problem.
No
problem. It's been a pleasure. It's been wonderful.
We just trying to squeeze a prayer in before the heathens leave. Okay, all right. All right.
Funny.
And I will leave you for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and say your lovely prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Rosamond.
First, I want to say God is so good and so faithful, because what I wanted to pray about is what everybody kind of alluded to. First of all, Dante talked about how important it is for us to uplift our sons. And then the guy with the hats came on and showed a hat with the sun. And then Reddy came on and told his son to cut the light out, but his son left the light on. So today I am going to, and hopefully I can do this in a minute and a half. Every day I read a devotional from Jesus Calling. So I'm going to read the one that God led me to today. It says, I am the light of the world. Man crawled through their lives cursing the darkness, but all the while, I am shining brightly. I desire each of my followers to be a light bearer. The Holy Spirit who lives in you can shine from your face, making me visible to people around you. So today I am going to pray about you not dimming your light. Please don't dim your light because others cannot handle it, because God gave you that light. So now I would like for you to bow your head, and we're going to go to God. And God, I ask you to grant all listeners today to have the courage to let the light that you have put in them to shine brightly without fear and without doubt, and without worrying about what other people think about them, God. Remind them that you created them to be the beacon of hope and the beacon of love, and that we really do honor you, God, by being our authentic self and by being the person that you created us to be, because you created us in your image, God. And may we refuse to dim our light, and may our faith in you help us to know that we are fine just the way we are. So I leave you with to say this. May your light shine brighter today than it did yesterday, but not as bright as it will tomorrow. In Jesus' name, I say this prayer. Amen.
In Jesus' name, amen. 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 Well, thank you, prayer warriors. You did your doggone thing. Now, we do have promos and all that stuff to do, but we get to Miss D right now. Miss D has been waiting very long. She knitted a sweater while she was waiting for her segment of this show, and she is here with us today. Her full name is Davina Parker, but everybody call her Miss D. Hey, Miss D, how? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your smile is everything.
Oh,
I mean,
thank
it
you.
lights up the whole city. It is really great.
Thank you. Thank you so, so much. As y'all know, I'm Davina Parker. Everybody calls me Miss D. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist. I am an author. I am a professor. And everything that I do is centered around helping families and individuals have healthier relationships with themselves and with the people in their world by helping them identify and express their feelings in a healthy way.
Nice,
Yes.
nice. I want to show you were down in Essence with us, huh?
I was.
Oh, look at you. And that picture is so wonderful of you. That's a wonderful
Thank
shot. I hope you
you.
have it framed somewhere and up. It is great. What is this?
So the my book, Oh No, We're Moving with Miss D, the Feelings Therapist, is the first book of a series. So it's a series, and with at least one book being released every year, focusing on the different topic.
Oh, and this year it's Oh No, We're Moving.
That's right.
So tell me about it. What are you doing in this book? You're teaching folks what?
Yes, I am teaching children and their families how to identify and express their feelings in a healthy way. So it's following a military family. And as many people may not know, military families move on average once every 2 to 3 years. And so what do children need the most? Stability. What do they don't get because of this? They're not getting stability. So it's hard and it's challenging. And so I wanted to introduce, number one, not only emotions and feelings and how to identify and express it, but I also wanted to identify and show healthy family dynamics. So you have the father and mother, they are communicating first. They are eating dinner at the table together. The electronics is not at the table, it's in the electronics basket, because I wanted the message not to only be received by the children, but by the parents as well.
Wow.
Yes.
I love that. So why do you have such a passion for the children?
This is what I've learned. I've been in the field for over a decade. And so what I have learned, even in the first half of my career working with only children, the work that needed to be done was with the parents. Was really with the parents. This information, these are things that we weren't given as children. And so in my private practice, Miss D Therapy, I am helping adults and couples identify and express their feelings in a healthy way. When I have adults who can't communicate or identify more than 3 or 4 emotions, then definitely the children can't. So in my private practice, I'm focusing on the adults. In my books, I'm focusing on the children and bridging the gap on both ends so that we can have healthy, lasting relationships, period.
I love that.
Mhm.
And so you have a degree in this?
Yes, I
What?
have a master's degree in clinical psychology with an emphasis in marriage and family therapy.
I love black people. We can do anything, you know. What are you, like 19? What are you, 22?
Oh, you're so cute. I'm 33.
You're 33. Well, you holding it down. So you interact with a lot of children?
I do. Whether it's doing work in the community and in my private practice, focusing on the parents and on the adults, because the type of how I do therapy, I don't do it a bottom up approach. No, the Lord at the top, parents next, then children. But we can't expect children to identify and what Mr. Whitfield said. We can't expect children to identify and express their feelings in a healthy way when the parents aren't. You do what you practice what you've learned. And so we are working together to instill these skills in the parents so that they can work and teach it to their children.
Yeah, I all day. I mean, I say all day, but we've only been on an hour and a half. But the whole thing seems to be the care of children, which is so important to me. So I'm very excited that we care about family and building family. I think the thing that weakens our community as a people, as Black people, and I have white viewers too, but I'm talking about the Black community now,
I do.
is our lack of more family structure. We need stronger family structure. And my friend Maybelline Ephraim, she's the first divorce court judge, Judge Maybelline. I don't know if you've ever heard.
Yeah, I
She
do.
does a thing every year called the Huff Awards, HUF, honoring unsung fathers. And our whole purpose is for the family to reach out to the fathers in their communities and celebrate them in 8 separate categories. The father who's always there, the father who can't be there, but he shows up to take care of family, the father who takes care of community, the grandfather who takes over for family. So she has like 8 categories, and we're really celebrating family. I can't say it enough. Everything's about family and God. We get that down, man. Everything else, our communities become stronger when our families become stronger. You know,
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
anyway.
With the book, even with the images, I wanted children to be able to see themselves, and I wanted the parents to be able to see themselves, even if it's a parent like, oh, we don't eat dinner at the table. I want the images in this book to prompt them to do so, right? Even with the dad is leading the way at the table and asking,
They
hey,
got a nice hat too.
yes, he does.
Oh, show me the book you got in your hand. Flip it open. Let me see. Oh, look at the
So
artwork.
we
It's
have the
beautiful.
family together.
This is beautiful. That's the book I just showed the picture of?
It
Let me
sure
see the
is.
cover of the hardback. That's the hardback?
This is the hardback.
Very nice.
Oh no, we're moving with Misty, the feelings therapist.
And
And guess what?
What?
That's very important. In the back of the book, there's a feelings glossary to increase children's emotional vocabulary.
Wow. I love that.
Yes.
Man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is your dad still with us?
No. So my stepdad fought in Vietnam, and I come from a military family. My mom was Navy 10 years. Stepdad fought in Vietnam. 2 brothers in the military. So, and the work I've done overseas with service members as well. So it has been a big part of my life. And whether you're military or not, you can learn from this. Whether you're Black or not, you can learn from this. I mean, if y'all can learn from, squirrels in the book and life lessons, you can learn from a Black family.
From actual people.
Yes, you can.
I'm very grateful for you coming on this show and talking about this book. That's an important book. It's a beautiful book. Who did the art?
The art, so amazing artist, Chastity. So it's Whimsical Designs by CJ. She was so detailed, and I want her to be detailed. And this book is for children, no matter what the reading level is, because we made sure the facial expressions displays the emotions. So she really took her time to make sure that we were showing the emotion of worry and showing sadness and showing excitement and showing confused. And she is phenomenal. Y'all gotta check her out. She mine though, but y'all gotta check her out.
I love it. My favorite part of the book though is the feelings glossary.
Yes.
That break down how you feel, because kids don't always know how to express that. And and I'm just proud of you. I'm happy about you and your book, and I hope everybody buys a copy. Tell people how they can get your book.
You can get the book by going to thefeelingstherapist.com. You will find the book. You will also find our shirts, which is also part of the Feelings Therapist brand. Is Black and Emotionally Intelligent.
Wow.
Yes.
And you're wonderful. And that's how they find you as well?
Yes, they can find me as well. They can book a session. I am licensed in both Louisiana and California. So whether you want to book a session, individuals who are having a hard time managing their emotions, even as adults, you can book with me. You can purchase a book. You can purchase a t-shirt. That's the place you go to, thefeelingstherapist.com.
I love it, and I love you, dear. Leave us with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Come on, y'all. That's Miss T, Miss D. Parker. That's Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. Y'all remember Miss Parker from Friday? Hey, Miss Parker. Wait, I saw you. You said it right away. Hey, Miss Parker.
Hey, Miss Parker. Yeah.
Hey, so he did mention what I tried not to mention because I wanted to just be purely his session. But he's married to the great Sally Richardson.
I know. I wanted
They've
to
been
ask
married
him.
34 years, and look at them. They just are beautiful.
I wanted to ask him how it feels to be married to an actor. Is it easier as opposed to other relationships? Somebody who understands the work.
And then you'd have to ask him, what is it like being an actor married to an actor? We have to add that layer to it.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
actors can be emotional and fussy and all kind of stuff. And imagine two divas in the same house. I wonder if they're beautiful children. Those children are just beautiful.
Yeah.
They look like they walked off the magazine cover too.
Man.
You know, so hey, all right. I see a hand is up. Come on in here.
Well, Freeway, listen, I'm not married to an actor, but I birthed 3 actresses because they all act like I ain't said nothing. I tell them to take out the trash. They act like I ain't said. Reddy got an actor. Turn off the light. He act like he turned off the light. My kids are great actresses. They gonna win all type of awards. I'm telling you.
Wow. Well, you know, we have 2 things left to do. We got to talk about the promo. We got to promo our show. Otherwise, people don't know we're here and they won't come back. And we have that giveaway of the art piece today. One of you in the audience about to win a hand-painted artwork by Thais Flowers, and your name will be painted into the painting in code. You'll have that on your wall. It'll be a keepsake and a talk piece, and we paying for it here at the Michael Colyar Morning Show. You ain't got to do nothing but come up with the right number. We come up with that after our promo with, drum roll, Rosa May. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Hit the button. Hit the button. There you go. Hey.
I cannot. Ooh, this show is a lot. I am having too much fun. It is
a lot. I got to jump in and show something else too, because you know we about to go shoot our movie. We leaving in the morning to go and shoot me and that young lady right there, Miss Katie. We ready to fly out to Atlanta and be stars and do our thing. And I don't know if I showed it last time. Did I show my character last week on the show?
No, you said you couldn't.
This is my character. I can't tell you much about it, but this is my character right here. I don't know if y'all ever had to deal with a real one like that, you know. But this boy don't play. Okay, yeah, players need a nap too. So she's in it too, and I can't tell you what my position is, but I will just say it's in management. Okay, with that said, the movie's gonna be fantastic. We do it tomorrow. I'm excited, Katie, that you joined the cast. They had somebody else in the role, and it didn't work out. Actually, Katie won the role. Then they wanted to go with the local. The local didn't work out, and boop, whoop, there it is. Now she's on the film. Okay, all right, let's get past that and get to you, Miss Promo Lady. What you got for us?
Okay. First, remember last week, Andrew Lanahan won, but he had to sing the song, the original Michael Colyar Morning Show song.
Yeah.
Can you show that where he actually did it?
And I have to tell y'all, this young man called because he was concerned that he had won twice in a row. He said, I don't think it's fair that I won twice in a row, but if he the only one who did that stuff at that time, or if he put in the most at that time, he a winner. And winner, chicken dinner. You want me to play it, dear?
Yes.
All right, check this out.
Hey, Rosamay, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, I think I'll take it from the top. Here we go. Yeah. All right, here we go. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good, God's good, God's good. Bow, 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 bow. Woo, woo, woo. Love you, Colyar Clan. And in the famous words, in the famous words of the Colyar Clan, woo, woo, woo. All right, love you, Colyar Clan. Thank you, Rosamay. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.
Wow, excellent. Way to bring them in, baby. Way to bring them in. Okay, so give us our promo for today. What's going on today?
Well, today we do have more people who have sent in numbers for the new subscribers. So I'm going to put them in the hat. And wait a minute.
All right. Ain't no lot of names.
The winner is Andrew. No, not really. And the winner
if you did that again, I had to whip your behind.
Rosemary.
Rosemary Smith.
Oh, Rosemary Smith. I love it. I love it that the regulars are winning. You know, because they're winning, because they're the ones who play the game. You know. Okay, let's see what Rosemary is going to get. And then, folks, you're going to have a chance to get that painting coming up next. All right, what you got?
Please don't land on 8. Please.
That was a good spin.
8, please.
No, it landed on what? Is that blank?
It landed on 9.
Okay.
Right on the cuff, buddy.
All right, what does number 9 get?
All right, let's see number 9.
Number 9.
Woo, woo, woo. Wacky Chicken signed by Michael Colyar.
Oh, she gets the chicken.
Yes. Hold on to your feathers because you won an egg Saeed prize. Congratulations. You just won a one-of-a-kind Michael Colyar signed rubber chicken. Get ready to suck and squeeze the chicken. And let the wacky sounds remind everyone to meet that life is a garden if you dig it, and to subscribe to the Michael Colyar Morning Show.
Let's give up again for the winner, Rosemary Smith.
Hey, Rosemary, I'm proud of you. Keep sending your numbers in to me. You just go to IG and message me. You just have to say, I just subscribed 3 people. I just asked 5 people to subscribe. Your name goes in the hat. And next week is the last week in July. Okay? The numbers are going up, but we want them to continue to go up. So continue to send me those numbers in. And thank you, Michael, for this time.
That was nice. Wasn't there something else too that I'm supposed to show while you doing a promo, Mama?
That was it. You showed it.
That was it?
It was Andrew.
Okay. But
Rosemary is in Chicago.
Where is Rosemary Smith?
I think she's in
Rosemary,
Chicago.
put it in the chats. Where are you, Rosemary?
All right. If she's in Chicago, I'm a sweet the pot, and I'm going to give her 2 tickets to my show July 31st at the Comedy Bar downtown Chicago. Let me know.
I love it.
Sweet the pot. That's what Rogers used to do. We miss Rogers. You know, we used to do things to give money away, and every time we do it, Rogers will give more money than any damn body. If we gave $50, he'd get $200. If we said we give him $20 today, he'd do $120. We're like, let's get something away, see what we can get from Rogers. He caught on. He caught on now. He over there sitting in the corner like,
okay.
Fuck.
Rosemary says she's not.
he said now he just. What'd you say, dear?
Swear jar.
That barely came out. So
that barely came out.
I caught it.
All right. And that's a $12 word, so I will be putting $6 in for that one. Okay.
She said she'll be in Chicago next week. If you're in Chicago July 31st, I'll make sure you have tickets to the show.
Is next week the 31st though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's on a Thursday. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that could work out. We got a winner, all right. I know she's a winner, but she's a winner. And wait a minute, let's boost up this crowd and let's get one more winner. Miss Thais Flowers is here. Thais. Hey, now Thais, you're gonna get a chance to tell what the numbers will be between 100 and 200 or 300 and 400 or 500 and 1,000, whatever, and then they're going to guess in between those. So, and you're going to write down the number before they say what theirs is. So what between what and between what?
Let's go between 450 510.
Between 400 and 510. Okay, you guys can start right now. I'm going to comments and put down what number you think it is she's writing down between 400 and 510, and you will win this lovely paint. I'm going to get mad. I'm going to take mine off the wall and show y'all, man. Man don't have my name on it, though. That's the only thing. Man just...
He's so awesome.
I don't have my name on man, but I'm going to go to the big window. Okay, all right. And so life is a garden if you dig it. Now, what man don't have that she's adding to y'all, there's a little bit more flowers, but one of hers had a shovel on it, and your name will also be written in there somewhere encoded within the picture. Okay, we gave people enough time already to put their numbers in. You do know the rules. You can only guess once. If you guess twice, you disqualify yourself. And the numbers are between what and what?
400 and 510.
All right, here we go.
What we cutting off at?
I'm cutting off when I count down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, deuce, 1. Okay. The last name we're recognizing is Jacqueline Helm at 408. Okay, and then the first number we're recognizing,
Nelly, baby.
No, Rogers Smith at 504. Hold your number all the way up to the window so we can see what the winning number is. Wait, let me get you back on a bigger window. Yeah, okay. All right. So what is your number? Where's the number written somewhere?
The number that I wrote?
Yeah, you have to show us the number you wrote, who the winning number is.
Okay, hold up.
Oh, you forgot that part.
I did it in my head, and they have it. Hold up, wait.
Oh, I see.
Wait. Oh my God!
Did she fall?
It's a live
show.
It's too funny.
It's a live show.
Yeah.
Hold up, I'll do it in paint.
That's okay.
All right, so you showed us the number. The number you have is what?
504.
Wait, you can't do 504 because we announced 504.
That's my number that I was thinking.
Well, okay, so he won, huh?
That's her number.
I should have wrote it down because I'm from New Orleans, but we can.
And that's why I guessed 504 because that's our area code. So I figured you were gonna go real simple with 504.
I'm gonna make
okay, I think we got to. Huh?
I am a little weak for the 504. We can do it again. I'm so sorry. Let's do it again from.
I don't know. I'm stuck here.
Don't be stuck.
No, I'm talking to the executive producer right now. Executive producer, what happened?
I'm saying Rogers. It's only fair. Rogers. That's the number she had in her spirit. He didn't
Okay.
Who's gonna pick that
If
number?
she said that's what she had in her spirit, then Rogers is a winner. A winner. Right here. No, you gotta take it. You gotta get it.
Being from the 7th Ward of New Orleans, and when you said from 400 to 510, I knew you were going to 504. You had to go there. So that's why I put that number in so quickly. Send me my
When
picture.
she said
It worked.
Send me my picture.
It worked, and of course he was the first 504 because I said we started with the first 504. I'm just curious to see does anybody else say 504 as well.
No.
I painted something special. I'm going to be putting the name of the winner, but for all of the co-hosts, since I feel like the theme is about family, I love to send all of you guys my coloring book for Exhausted Moms.
Ooh.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
that'll be beautiful. Yay! Wow. So we all getting one?
Yes.
Well, we are so looking forward to it. Rogers will give me his address. You can start working on his painting.
Nigga, you got my address.
Oh, dang. He said you got his address. I certainly have his address. Okay. All right. Thais Mills Flowers, thank you again. She will be back on next week, folks. This time we won't cheat. And y'all can come back next time and put your name in and you could win. it could be something fabulous. Okay, all right. I think we out of stuff. We certainly are out of time, child. Let me just look to make sure I don't have somebody sitting back in the back and I didn't bring them out. Rosa May, rap out the Pina. Hey, how'd you like, Rosa May, that I came back with the old music?
I saw that.
Did you feel that?
Very clever. Very clever.
Before we went and did the main thing, but we did our original. That's when we first started. That was our theme, and I guess that's what we'll do. And then he knew how to sing it. Was for his time, right? So let's show our Father we appreciate. God is good. God is good. God is good. Ba-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba. Hey! God is good. God is good. Ba-ba-ba-doo-ba. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Thank y'all for joining us. We wrapping this thing up right now. We got Katie, Jeremiah, we got Kenya, Rosa May, and Thais Flowers is bringing us the art. It's been a wonderful day. I got to thank Troy Brown, Sports Talk, Kick Butt, Dandre Whitfield changed lives today. Mark Gordon was hilarious. Ready as always, hilarious. It was a great show. It's gonna be another great Monday. Next Monday, to your mama and Pookie and Run. Come on down with the 40 pounds. We went down the phone half the round at the Michael Colyar Morning Show. We got the chicks and then we got to go. We got to go. The show is over. Go down the boat and roll over. Roll the hey! I got
y'all come see us this weekend in DC.
At the DC Improv. You right, Mama. Bring some people with you. It's gonna be good. All right, I'm hitting this button, and it's gonna be over in 1 second. Y'all got 3 seconds to say goodbye. Go ahead. Wait a minute.